Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday night. You know what time it is. Welcome to Wine Down Wednesday. If it is your first time here, welcome to the show. I always invite you to enjoy a glass of wine or whatever kind of beverage you would like as you enjoy the show. So tonight I've got my happy Halloween. And I want to know what you're drinking. So as you pop on to this live stream, leave a hello in the comments so I can say hi to you and let me know what you're drinking. So tonight I'm actually drinking golden turmeric bone broth. It's delicious and nice and spicy. Apparently, oh my gosh, Anthony Rizzo is here. Oh my gosh. I was literally just talking about you the other day. Oh my gosh, private message me. Let's catch up. Hey, thanks for being here. If you're watching this on the replay, please give us a hashtag replay. And if you're catching this on the YouTube, please remember to subscribe and to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of all of our Self-Love TV episodes that we upload every week. So again, if it's your first time here, the format of the show is we have a special self-love topic that we discuss, but right before that, we talk about your self-love astrology weather report. So if you don't know me, my name is Amelia Fortes, and I am the founder and producer of Self-Love TV, which you're watching right now. Self-Love TV, Self-Love Story is a global online platform that was created for the purpose of helping people like you to deepen self-love and make self-care priorities for the purpose of leveling up in your dating and relationships, money and abundance, and career and business. So all the self-love things. And this Halloween, we have been focusing on dating and relationships. And so tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about all the ways that you might struggle with being authentic and present when in a romantic situation, whether you're in a relationship or you're single and dating. And it's a timely topic because I'm actually in the middle of an amazing 3-day live stream event called Metamorphosis. We literally just had day 1 today, and the replays are going out tonight. So it's 3 days long with a bonus Q&A session on the 4th day. So if you like tonight's episode, I definitely know for a fact you will love Metamorphosis. So please sign up using the link right here, metamorphosis.selflovestory.com/register. It's completely free to join. We have an amazing group of people in there who are really dedicated to uncovering their unhealthy dating patterns and finally, once and for all, get onto the other side of dating where it can actually be fun and exciting and, you know, meet someone special. So that's the energy. Those are the vibes that we are bringing tonight. So I would love to see you in Metamorphosis. If you're in Metamorphosis, definitely leave a comment so I can shout you out. But we've got an amazing group of people in there already, and you are invited. If you're not sure if you want to join yet, just keep watching, and if you like what we talk about, then I know you'll like it. So like I said, the first half of every episode is our self-love astrology weather report. And it's just that, right? Like even whether you're new to astrology or not, this is literally my channeled message for you for what's going on in the cosmos and how it might affect you. Now, if you're kind of skeptical of astrology, the one thing I want to say is this. It's just think of it like the weather, right? Like you want to know if it's going to rain because you want to know if you need a raincoat. You want to know if Mercury is going retrograde because you want to know if your technology is going to be messed up. So that's the purpose of your self-love astrology weather report. So if you are a regular of the show, you already know that we are currently in Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. Now, I go into a lot of detail about Mercury retrograde and the sign of Scorpio and how you can actually look at your birth chart. I teach you how to do this, how to pull up your birth chart and check out what themes this Mercury retrograde is specifically impacting for you. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go to my YouTube channel. If you just search the Amelia Fortes on YouTube, you will be able to find it, and it should be the most recent episode on there. But yeah, I go into a whole bunch of detail of how you can pull up your astrological birth chart and find out what themes Mercury retrograde is bringing up for you. And just generally speaking, though, any retrograde, it's a great time to reassess, reevaluate, and reflect. So if you notice you might be feeling some kind of way during this kind of autumn season, moving into winter, it's getting colder, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere on the East Coast. Like, the way that I think of self-love astrology, I like to just follow nature and follow your body and follow how you're feeling, right? So the heat of summer is definitely wearing off big time. Everyone is feeling maybe probably more depressed, going within. And really that kind of depression and those feelings are coming from a place of it is a time to reflect and reassess. And it can feel uncomfortable and weird because we live in a society where it's like, go, 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 produce, produce, produce. You ain't shit unless you're producing, unless you're getting results. And so when we're conditioned to see ourselves that way, these times of the year where it's natural for us to pause and slow down, it can feel really, really uncomfortable. So if you want to minimize that discomfort, slow down, allow it to happen. Let yourself go inward. Let yourself not be so social and out there. Let yourself look back on the last 6 months and really ask yourself, like, what have the last 6 months taught me about life, about myself, about relationships, about career, about business? Take that time to integrate and reflect. That's a good practice to have anyway, but especially during Mercury retrograde and especially during this autumn moving into winter time. Speaking of autumn moving into winter time, the other thing I wanted to talk about in terms of self-love astrology is our sun is moving into the sign of Scorpio. So where are my Scorpios at? If you are a Scorpio, I want to hear it in the comments. I just got to say, I love my Scorpios, like really, truly. I know some people are like, Scorpios are intense. That's what I love about y'all. I love the intensity of Scorpio. I love the depth of Scorpio. I love the bitchiness, the pettiness that Scorpio can get. I love the possessiveness that Scorpio can get. I'm a Cancer sun, so we're both water signs. We love that deep intensity. But if you don't love that deep intensity, you might not love Scorpio season. So I just want to bring that up so you have an awareness around the energy that Scorpio season brings up. You know, some say Scorpio is the season of the witch. We've got Halloween coming up. We've got the weather, like the days are getting shorter on the Northern Hemisphere. We've got the weather getting colder. There's just this crispness to the air. There's like a little something extra in the air, a little something metaphysical, if you will. That's what Scorpio season is all about. So again, extra incentive for you to really allow yourself to go in and reflect. Scorpio is very much about transformation and inner work, like deep inner work, not like inner work, like inner work. Like looking at yourself, looking at your flaws, seeing your unhealthy patterns and how they bite you in the ass in life. Like, this is Scorpio. It's also about dancing with your shadows, right? Like demons and ghosts and spirits and all of that energy. Like, it's no mistake that Halloween is this time of year, or Samhain if you want to look at pagan holidays. Not in just these types of cultures. Look into any culture, you will find some sort of holiday or celebration or ritual in all religions, all cultures around this time of year that is about dancing with your shadows, going within, reflecting, transformation, miracles happening. Sometimes tough, difficult work. So that's what this season is all about. And I bring this weather report to you so that you don't resist it, right? Like, if you don't like the rain, then yeah, it sucks when you know it's gonna rain. But you can either bitch and moan about it, or you can bring your umbrella. So that is really my intention all the time with these self-love astrology weather reports. I want you to embrace what is going on in the cosmos, because the truth is we can't control it, but they are affecting us. Everything is energy, everything is vibes, everything is frequency, and they are affecting us. So I say use the vibes and the frequency to your advantage. This is a prime time for you to be transforming to your next level up. And that's why I have metamorphosis happening right here, smack dab in the middle of retrograde, right here, smack dab in the middle of almost Scorpio season, in between Libra and Scorpio. And because this is the energy for doing that deep, deep inner work to really change your habits for the better and make those modifications, lifestyle changes for yourself so that you can really create what you want. Because here's the thing, if you want something you haven't had, you've got to do something that you haven't done. So you want to change and transform those things. So allow this deep, witchy, Halloweeny energy to penetrate your soul and work you. Let life work you. Let yourself be used up by life. Live it to the fullest that you can possibly live it. That is what this energy is all about. And the only way we can really experience the highest of highs, those great joys, like great love or great money or great sex, is if we allow ourselves to experience the lower lows, because it's all frequency, right? So yes, please, I invite you to allow that in to your life. So I hope this self-love astrology weather report was helpful for you. Let us now move into our topic for the evening, which is going to be all about unmasking your unhealthy dating habits. Now, what I'm going to be talking about tonight is actually the topic of day one of metamorphosis, which if you're just joining, please say hello in the comments. If you're catching the replay, please give a hashtag replay. But just a moment ago, I talked about metamorphosis, which is an amazing 3-day transformational journey that I'm taking people through to really transform your love life, to heal your past and to transform your love life, and to look at the dating patterns that are not serving you so that you can enjoy dating for once or again, and finally call in the person that you truly desire, or people that you truly desire. So what the topic tonight is gonna be the same as day one, but I'm not gonna go as deep, because if you like it and you wanna go deeper, then come into metamorphosis. So anyway, so tonight's topic, do you struggle with being authentic and present in your romantic relationships? Is Halloween the only time we wear masks? And of course, the answer to that is no. We wear masks all the time. And especially when we're in a dating situation and we really like someone and we really want them to like us. And so we bring our representative. You know, we don't show our full, authentic, you know, burping, farting, food poisoning selves. we bring our representative when we show up, which, you know, is not necessarily a bad thing. I do think that there is power in discretion, and you don't want to trauma bond and open up too fast. But I also think that we have these masks or these personas that we create that are unconscious to us, that we bring when we're in dating situations, and it actually ends up biting us in the ass because we end up, you know, just kind of messing things up because we're trying to make a good impression. And here's the thing. If you're looking for love, anyone else looking for love too, like ready for a relationship, ready for partnership, they're gonna, on some level, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, on some level, they're gonna be looking for authenticity, just like you are. And you might not be aware of it on the surface, but you can feel, right? You can feel when someone's not being real. You can feel when someone is wearing a mask or when someone is not being truly authentic. You can feel when someone is afraid of commitment or relationships or love. It literally, like when you're interacting with them, you can feel that wall go up. And that's what these masks are. They're basically different ways to express protection, and protection in a way where if you actually have a wall up between you and the people you're dating, which is not something you want, right? Because if you're truly here for like deep love and partnership, you want connection, you want openness, you want vulnerability, you want authenticity, you don't want walls. So this topic is really about you being real with yourself, first and foremost. Are you really ready for a relationship? Is this something that you really want? Because if it is, you're gonna have to look at yourself. You're gonna have to bring down your walls and create healthy boundaries. You're gonna have to look at your patterns. And yes, thanks, Tiffany. So Tiffany was in our day one session today and is saying we had an awesome session today. We talked about this, right? Leo needs a raincoat. Leo as in, oh, you're a Leo. Yes, Leo needs a raincoat. You do. Oh my gosh, Pisces, no wonder. I love you so much. Us water signs, you know, we got to stick together. Hey, Kayla from San Diego. I'm so glad you're here. So, sorry, I'm so excited with everyone here. So anyway, even if you're not single, even when you're in a relationship, sometimes when you get in a relationship, or anytime that a relationship is about to level up, like you're meeting, you're dating, you're hanging out, then you make it like Facebook official, like that's a level up. Then you go from Facebook official to maybe moving in together, that's a level up. Then maybe engagement, that's a level up. Then marriage, level up. Children, level up. So each time in a relational situation that you're in a leveling up mode, your masks are gonna come up, and it's gonna be oftentimes the same masks, the same personas that you create to protect yourself. So, and it's to protect yourself, but what ends up happening is you're actually blocking yourself from the connection that you desire. So we have to create an awareness around it, right? So I'm going to talk about maybe one or two of the personas, but there are 5 that we talked about in Metamorphosis. So if you want to learn what all of them are, then I would say join Metamorphosis. So let's talk about some of them. Well, let's talk about where these masks come from. So like I said, they are there to protect you. So you have them because at some point in your life, like all of us have, you've been hurt. Maybe you've been hurt like hell. Maybe your heart was ripped out and stomped on, and you never thought you could recover. And so in order to, and you did this unconsciously, in order to never ever feel that way again, you created a mask or a persona that is meant to protect you from that pain. Whew, that was good. And but the problem is, so it is protecting you from that pain. However, it's creating a new kind of pain, and it's called loneliness, and it's called disconnection. So we have to be willing to take down those masks, and in order to experience the connection and to heal your loneliness. So how do we take down those masks? Well, we learn to love them. We learn to be aware of them and what they are. And like I said, there are 5 that I've come up with, but we'll go over a couple. So one of them is where you don't really express your authentic feelings because you don't want to make the other person mad, or because you don't want to seem too needy. Like you're really, really afraid of seeming needy. You're really, really afraid of seeming clingy. So even though you really like someone and you are kind of needy for them and you do really want their attention, you play it off like everything's cool and you're like, I'm good. I'm not like those other creepy, needy people. I'm not like a stalker. So this is how the masks work. You're trying to avoid so hard from looking a certain way that you end up not being yourself. And that's where the disconnection happens and the loneliness happens. So that's one of the masks, right? And then another one is where, you know, maybe you're really tough. You have a really, really tough exterior and it's hard to get in. You know, you're pretty guarded and you don't let people in easily. And it served you kind of well for the most part because you don't really get hurt that much. You kind of get to be on a high horse almost because you always get to be right. You always get to feel protected. But the pain that you cause yourself is, again, that disconnection and never really feeling like anyone truly sees you, never allowing yourself to experience being loved or lovable or feeling lovable. And you just choose people who are going to continue to hurt you, you know? And hey, Jeremy, good to see you here. What's up? Okay, everyone's shouting out their signs. We got Aries in the house. 2 Aries at least in the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and there's an ambulance. Hello, ambulance. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if y'all could hear that. You probably couldn't even hear it, but it was really loud for me. So really, this is an invitation to you to ask yourself, what are my weird personas or patterns or dating habits that I have when I'm dealing with someone that I really like? Like, what are the things that I do? Like, really think about the last couple times you met someone that you really liked and like you knew you weren't being yourself. Like, were you laughing a lot because you were nervous, so you were like laughing to deflect intimacy? Were you making a lot of sexual comments even though you didn't really want to because you're just like, I don't know, I'm so nervous, I'm just gonna say weird stuff? Did you find yourself arguing with them a lot or like getting to ego matches a lot? Do you find yourself not having an opinion or like all of a sudden just not being able to ask for what you need or have boundaries? So these are the things that I really want you to look at. These are the masks and the personas and the ways, the natural automatic habits that you have to protect yourself in dating situations. And the way to unmask it and to overcome it is you've got to learn to be aware of those things and love those things and ask yourself where they come from, and really ask yourself, like, well, what's more important? Connection, love, partnership? Are you willing to open your heart again to receive love? Are you willing, here's the deeper question, are you willing to trust yourself enough that you know you won't make the same shitty mistakes you did make? Oh my gosh, hey Norman, Scorpio in the house. I already told you, I love my Scorpios. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. We are entering Scorpio season, so it's almost your birthday. Let us know when your birthday is if you want. You don't have to. So here's the deal. If you are not experiencing fun, play, joy, excitement, connection in your dating situation, now whether you're single or not, because you could be in a relationship and the fun has gone out the window, right? So if you're not experiencing those things, then there are some unhealthy patterns at play. Because I sincerely believe that life is meant to be enjoyed and fun and exciting most of the time. I mean, yeah, there are the dark times, but I think life is meant to be enjoyed. And so if you're feeling frustrated and overwhelmed and just not in a good place when it comes to dating or in your romantic relationships, I would definitely say explore that, you know, and I would definitely say join me in Metamorphosis. If you're in Metamorphosis, I know Tiffany already shouted us out. If you're in Metamorphosis and you were in day one, you got to catch day one, let us know what you thought about it, so that if other people are interested in joining, they can see, you know, what kind of impact it's having. Okay, Norman, your birthday is on Halloween. Exciting. Are you going to go to a haunted, scary house? Because that will be exciting. But yeah, here's the link to join Metamorphosis. Like, really, we only had day one today. We went, I gave you a little bit of taste of the masks, but we went into a lot of detail, didn't we? Those of you in Metamorphosis, we went into a lot of detail around what the masks are. I gave some really deep journaling prompts. Again, we're in the season of Scorpio, right? It's time to go within. It's time to go deep. It's time to hire your self-love coach. Let's be honest. So think about everything that I said and really look at yourself. And this is what I like to say to my clients. Observe yourself like you're the most fascinating, beautiful, gorgeous creature in the wild, because you are. Humans are fascinating, gorgeous, amazing, wildly talented creatures. Have that self-awareness. Observe yourself in how you're interacting with people and start to notice the ways these masks come up. And instead of being like, oh God, why do I have a mask? Be like, what's that about? Where does that come from? What is this mask protecting me from? I love it. Okay. I'll talk about your comments soon, Jeremy. And that's what we talk about in day one. We really go into detail in the mask. And tomorrow, day two, is going to be the antidote to these unhealthy dating patterns. And then day three, I'm going to teach you the one mistake that I see that almost practically everyone makes in dating and how to correct it. So that's very exciting. And then I'm giving you all a bonus Q&A session where you can ask me all the things dating and you can get some free coaching, some free healing. Like, who doesn't want that? So definitely come in. And yes, so Jeremy, Metamorphosis is amazing and it's free. Join. Day one really opened me up. Thank you so much, Jeremy. You're one of my favorite hype people to have. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do in Metamorphosis. And today's episode is really about just getting you started thinking about these things. And another reason why I would say join Metamorphosis is because you get worksheets every day with some really deep journaling prompts. And like I said, season of Scorpio, it's time to go deep. It's time, and it's retrograde, so it's time to reassess. So, you know, you can do it on your own, but why would you want to? Like, for me, even as a coach and a healer, I guide hundreds of people through deep transformation. And I guide myself through deep transformation, but I always prefer when someone else is guiding me. And so this is why I join other people's free programs and paid programs. So if this is something that's calling to you, you know, you're here for a reason, you're watching this video for a reason, I want you to get hype because your love life is about to change for the better. That's why you were called to this video. And if you want to be guided into deeper, more transformational work, then join me in Metamorphosis. Join us, join me, Jeremy, Tiffany. We've got some other people from Metamorphosis here. It is possible to get on the other side of crappy dating experiences. It is possible to get on the other side of abusive relationships. I mean, I've had it all. I've been abused sexually, physically, emotionally. I've been neglected. I've been abandoned. I've been beaten figuratively and literally. I've had the worst dating patterns. And I found out ways, formulas, strategies, techniques, tools to get from really abusive, unhealthy, like literally on death's doorstep, like I'm not even kidding, to blissful, joyful, pleasurable, exciting dating and fun. And that is possible for you. It is possible to get on the other side. And trust me, I know what it's like to feel like it's impossible. I know what it's like to see another #engaged post and be like, fuck those people. And think like, when is it going to happen for me? And now I know how it happens. And I know what it's like to experience real blissful joy. And I want the same for you. So if you want the same for yourself and you're feeling my vibe, definitely join us using the link right here. I love it. Jeremy saying, dating day one already opened me up. Yes, I want dating to be fun again. It can be fun again, completely. So yeah, if there's no questions, I'm just gonna kind of shoot the shit with y'all for a little bit to see if there's any questions that come through. But that's really the topic that I had for you tonight. And I hope that it starts to open you up. And again, if you really want a guided experience, here's where to go. Here's where to go. Do, 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 do. We're here every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, here on Facebook, and the episodes get uploaded to YouTube. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I upload videos every week, all about the good self-love stuff. I've got tons of free content for you. I also have paid content. So if you want to work with me, if you want to go deeper, hit me up, let me know, check out my stuff. Like, here's the thing. There's a lot of coaches and healers out there, and it's just like anything else. Find someone you vibe with, find someone you resonate with, find someone you really enjoy. And if you enjoy me, I really know you're going to enjoy my work. And I really know, like, I can help you transform. I know that. It is my gift. Like, I was given these gifts and I'm going to use them, damn it. Okay. I'm very intuitive. I know how to cut through your BS. I know how to heal. I know how to untangle. I know how to be gentle, but I also know how to be a bit of a tough ass to like really help you change and transform. So let me use those gifts. Join me. And this is an opportunity. If you've never been coached before, if you've never had healing before, this is an opportunity to experience it for free for the first time ever. So join me in Metamorphosis, me and Jeremy and Tiffany and some of these other people in here. Yes, I totally get that, Jeremy. Dating has been so mundane and a lot of work. It's been like that for me too sometimes, and you just gotta switch the dating habits. Yep, I'm gonna change all that with Metamorphosis. Exactly. Metamorphosis is that. I'll close with this. I called it Metamorphosis because did you know, and you might know this, but did you know that when caterpillars turn to butterflies, they go into the chrysalis? That pretty much everyone knows. But did you know that the caterpillar literally needs to like die to itself? It needs to liquefy. So you think of that little caterpillar liquefying your body to be stuck in this like little sack to then literally come out completely different. Like, I'm pretty sure it's painful. I'm pretty sure the caterpillar is like, what the fuck? Like, I'm pretty sure it's crazy. So, and changing your dating habits is like that. I know because I've done it. I've transformed them for myself and so many of my clients. And that's why I created Metamorphosis, because I know not a lot of people can afford like high level coaching. I know not a lot of people, you know, get that that's a thing. And so that's why I created this, because I wanted to give you a taste of what it is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Trina. I wanted to give you a taste of what it's like to be guided through your blind spots, to know that you're not alone in that feeling that you have late at night when you're in bed alone or with a partner where you don't feel connected, and you're just like, is this life? Like, is this it? And I'm here to tell you, no, it is not it. There is so much more, and I can show you how to get there. And I know that it's weird that, like, for some people, if you haven't done coaching before, it's like, that's not a thing, or I can do it on my own. Listen, what, baby? If you could do it on your own, you would have done it already. You would have done it already. So try it on your own. But again, this free window is this week, so jump into the free window and join me. Hey Trina, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, oh my gosh, Jeremy. Girl, I deserve that Aladdin magic carpet ride. Yes, you do, boo. You so do. You do. Join me in Metamorphosis. Yes. So again, oh my gosh, it's singing a whole new world. Yeah. I read that as sinigang. So those of you who don't know, I'm Filipino, and sinigang is a Filipino soup. And I thought he said something about sinigang because I made sinigang the other night. Anyway, I'm digressing. But yes, join us in Metamorph. I would love to have you. It's going to be fun. It's exciting. I like to make healing fun and exciting, but I also like to go deep. So if you like to be deep and edgy, but also have a lot of fun, if you like to have some soul work, like this is the place for you. So I hope to see you in there. Thank you all so much for watching this episode, and I will see you next week. Or if you join in Metamorphosis, I will see you tomorrow. So have a really good night, everyone, and cheers. Happy Halloween. Bye.